unlocks?
Nick is tweeting and asking at IGN #Titanfall. Any guess as to what time today the beta emails will be sent out?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, really? I thought Vince was saying super late tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's like midnight.
But they're going to be rolling out. Right now,
Yeah.
obviously, the media has been invited early to get in here, do streams, talk about it for you. Then if you apply through that online campaign, they're starting to go out, but they're going on throughout the weekend.
Oh, what's this? So burn cards. We had a video up on this about IGN. Oh, can you mute everyone real quick? Back out and people. Yeah, like Fran's already muted.
What is a burn card? I do not know what that is.
They're like perks that you can use. Like,
oh my God, how are they?
Is he talking to us? Is this kid answering the questions?
Oh my God. Okay, they are single-use perks and you can unlock 3 slots. We'll get all 3 eventually. So you can slot up to 3 of them for a match. So this is your deck on the right-hand side. And they're little single-use perks. They last 1 life. So if you get killed before you use it, whatever, it's gone. And you just earn them randomly as you play.
And you can sit on them forever, right? Or do you have to use them
You could totally
right now?
sit on them. Nope. So yeah, you could pick. We can pick 1 right now to equip. Whatever you like best.
Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll go with the faster pilot movement. Right?
Actually, no. Go with the other one because it's a different weapon.
You can do whatever you want. No, actually, do exactly what I
say.
Don't do that one.
Back to Fracture here. I really like both maps so far.
I am a huge fan of them. I feel like they're not unbalanced. Yeah.
Angel City, I actually liked Angel City a lot more at first, but Fracture has really grown on me because I love the Smart Pistol so much, and this is a total Smart Pistol paradise.
Very good for the Smart Pistol.
It's also a sniper rifle paradise, which I'm sure we'll see once you unlock it later. That's how you can tell when you're playing with people that have ranked up a little bit. When you start seeing the snipers on the rooftop, you must be level 8 or whatever it is.
Well, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this for an additional hour and a half Titanfall beta. It's the live stream. All of us, Greg, Ryan, Alfredo, brought to you by Boost Mobile. We're giving away a Titanfall Collector's Edition, so make sure you keep tweeting for your random chance to get that. Right now, we have a tweet from James. He says, "Hey, Ryan and Alfredo, are your brains going through a sensory overload with all this trooper mech action?"
So, not to get too, not to exaggerate too much on it, Greg, but I will say that as I've been playing this game, I'm having that rare, awesome gamer thing where my eyes start to water up because I'm actually not blinking enough.
You're not blinking,
There is so much going on that I'm just I'm completely transfixed by what's going on the screen.
Yeah.
And that's actually one perk of Alfredo playing is I get to blink regularly.
You blink a little bit.
My optometrist will be pleased.
In the last go around where Alfredo was doing things left, right, all this other junk, I was like, that's a lot of stuff happening. There is a lot of things happening on the screen.
And that's why, I know a lot of people are really upset about the 6-on-6 thing, that the player cap is only 12.
There you go, easy. And see, they all just stood there, right?
Yeah.
They didn't die.
They weren't like, hey, grenade, we should leave. Get that guy.
Kill this dude.
I think.
What was I saying?
Sensory overload.
Yeah.
6-on-6. People were
Yeah, so the
complaining
6-on. But I mean, at least in these 2 maps, in these modes, I never feel like I'm bored or I feel like there's always something going on. So, I mean, I feel like, is there a place for more players? Probably, but I'm happy. I'm perfectly happy so far with the 6-on-6.
Right. Alfredo, I saw you switched over to cloak there.
I did.
Is that something have you been using that a lot lately? Or?
I mean, it's just the obvious thing to do, right? Like if you're in an open field and you have a cloak, use it.
Yeah.
Well, especially if you're about to try to jump somebody.
Sure.
Or a Titan, for instance.
Make things just that much harder. This one I have the what is it, the 40mm?
Yeah, that's the one I like. The tank loadout for the Atlas.
Gotta be a little more.
It's almost like sort of a Gauss rifle type thing.
Exactly. One thing I do like a lot is that I noticed that I haven't been getting spawn killed on a regular basis compared to other games. And that can get really annoying.
I really hope we get a chance to show off just punching a human from a Titan.
Oh, right. How they turn to red mist.
Mush.
My favorite is when I kill a Titan, I feel all accomplished, and then I get blown up, and I'm just 2 pairs of lungs sitting there. You're like, oh, well, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are going for a long time, and we want you to be part of the show. Tweet at IGN, #Titanfall, just like Steve Flory did. Steve says, create an account just for the chance to win the Titanfall game giveaway.
Thanks, Steve.
You are my first tweet. He's asking, though, Do you ever take fall damage?
Nope. There is no fall damage in this game.
Ah, here we go. Kill him.
Damage core.
Explain the damage core. I didn't even know these existed until
this
today.
is like a bonus you earn in your Titan after you've been in it for a while and you're doing some damage where it's basically like a temporary quad damage if you're an old school Quake fan.
Sure.
Where your just damage is amplified. And one of the burn cards, which Alfredo we're gonna show off next game. One of those single-use perks, those burn cards, is to get the damage core right when you get in your mech. So it's a temporary thing. The damage core doesn't last forever, but oh, you stepped on him. But it is, so it's a damage core is super useful.
Now, somebody got you there, or was that your Titan exploding?
I hopped out of my Titan because it was going to explode.
And then they killed you when you got out?
Yeah, because I didn't have the see, that's why I like really having the auto eject.
Yeah,
so I just shot
perk.
up straight into the air, as opposed to just...
It's like suicide prevention in this game, basically,
Sure,
right?
sure. Ethan tweets at IGN #Titanfall talking about what we're talking about. Is there any chance that they'll increase the amount of players allowed into one match at a time?
It doesn't seem like they've been pretty firm about it. So
I mean, in our industry, never say never, but it
Exactly.
wouldn't be anytime soon. That would be like, wait, DLC drop off, I would guess.
yeah, you never know. They could do something post-release, but I think they're going to stick to their guns for the foreseeable future.
You turned the burn card, Alfredo. You're pretty cool.
Oh, well, getting there. Making moves.
Oh, God, I can't wait for
Trying to be aware of my
Tomorrow, Greg, come back to IGN at 8 a.m. tomorrow for our conversation video after you and I played South Park: Stick of Truth. And also I'll have a written preview up as well on my detailed impressions of the first couple hours of that game.
You got to play longer than I did, even. Excited to see what else you saw.
Challenges, just like Call of Duty, which of course will earn. The cool thing about challenges is as you complete those, for instance, there's a weapon challenge for the Smart Pistol, my weapon du jour, where you get enough kills with it, and it unlocks an ability to sort of an attachment for the Smart Pistol, not literally an attachment, but to extend the range of the Smart Pistol and shorten the lock-on time. So
nice.
Super useful. So again, same thing we've seen in Call of Duty and other stuff. So
One bullet. There you go. Suck on this.
Making good use of that.
And
I feel like an idiot when I pull it too early.
if you're wondering what the glowing red parts are on the Titans, as they take damage, they'll get specific vulnerable weak points. You want to try and aim for those to do extra damage.
Gotcha.
There it is.
Alfredo, you're giving me sensory overload.
There's a lot of things going on.
My eyes are
You're
itching.
rodeoing. You're rodeoing. Rodeoing. All right, it's getting a bit quiet. Alfredo.
Yeah.
Kyle tweets at IGN #Titanfall and says, "How fast does the jetpack recharge? Does it recharge before you hit the ground?"
You have to hit the ground, and then you're basically ready to
You
go.
have a double jump, and then you have 2 jumps, and then essentially from there you have to land.
Bad news for that guy right there. The jetpack wasn't going to save him in that tube.
Buddy.
You got the cloak, right? Ah, too late.
Oh, he got me around. Oh, there's someone else. We're getting there. We're getting to another Titan.
Wow, really close game. It looks like you guys are about to win, though. Make it hot. Oh, yeah, the shield. Well, you guys win. Really close match there. I think we can pretty much say that Alfredo's the reason that your team won. Oh, he's not getting out. He's not getting out.
No mercy.
Kill that Titan.
Attack him for fun. Oh, he just passed out.
They look like the robots from the original Star Wars.
They do.
The Phantom Menace. The original Star Wars.
What did you just say?
The ones that are all like, hey, you, stop over there. I don't watch much Star Wars. Anyways, be part of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a friendly one.
Tweet at
Oh,
us.
yeah, you
can ride
your friends.
Yep.
Sounds dirty, but
I ride my friends all the time.
what are friends for if not for riding?
Tweet at IGN #Titanfall. You get entered to win Titanfall Cluster.
That dropship's gonna leave. It's gone.
Oh man, I thought the Titan was rid of him.
Match over. But you're making me look really good right now.
You're building quite the reputation.
12 pilot kills.
Want to take over, Greg?
No. What? You want to see good things.
What?
You keep going. Show us the burn cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's take a look at the burn card.
When-
Now, right, which burn card would you want me to use?
Well, there was actually, I mean, all serious, there was one in there. You have one that actually grants you a different anti-Titan weapon that you probably haven't seen yet.
What are you looking at? What are you pointing at?
I'm just looking at the XP. Kills get you a lot. Challenges get you a lot as well. Good to know. Different kinds of challenges. You know,
Well,
things you find.
there's one.
All right,
So yeah, burn cards.
we want to look
So
at...
yeah, the amped this is a new anti-Titan weapon. It's actually really cool. I got a chance to try this out
cool.
down in LA. And let's make sure to show that off. So don't deploy that card, Alfredo, until you've got your Titan.
Ooh, we can
How do you
burn it.
deploy him when you're playing?
You hit Y before you respawn. So when you know your Titan is about to be ready and you're going to respawn, go ahead and hit Y.
Gotcha. Respawn.
Yeah.
I made the game.
SMG. And it's, I mean, this of course is the beta, but I mean, you got a couple, just very limited in terms of sites.
Yeah.
Sure, but you imagine there's going to be a ton.
I imagine there's
billion
gonna be
more.
more. And then of course there's like what you would expect from the people who made Call of Duty games, like extended magazines, scatter fires, like there's a suppressor in there.
Sure.
and just things you would expect from any shooting game in general.
I like that as you go through them, it shows you down there the challenges that were a part of it.
For sure.
A lot of stuff to keep bringing you back. Games are good at that nowadays.
They are very good at that. The long tail, we call it, Greg.
Speaking of the long tail, Gregway, David tweets at IGN, #Titanfall, and says, will more Titans be added in a future DLC? What do you think DLC for this game is going to be?
Maps are obvious. I mean, that's,
Cool, yeah.
of course.
Sure.
You know, they kind of have the three archetypes, like small, fast one, medium, all-around one,
Right.
slow, heavy one, slow, super powerful one. So,
They've got their bases covered.
yeah, that's...
They know what they're doing.
But yeah, maps, I mean, I'm sure we can expect at least a couple map packs. I just want to know how many maps the game has. We don't even know.
What's the
Respawn hasn't said.
for you, what would the perfect amount be? How many maps do you want to see in this game?
I think if they shipped, so considering this is a multiplayer-only game,
Right.
there's no single-player components of this whatsoever. I think 8 is the bare minimum where they could get away with it. I think, you know, if it's less than 8, then people are going to freak out and probably not buy the game, or buy it and just
Bitch.
And well, they'll do that anyway. But stop playing after a little while. They will not hang with it. But I feel like a dozen is a pretty good amount.
Yeah.
And especially if there are 12 good maps. I mean, hopefully it's not like 6 good maps and 6 lousy filler ones. If the 2 that are in here are any indication, they're going to be really good. And,
Yeah.
I mean, again, for people that don't know, we've touched on it a little bit, Greg, but the people making this game, it's Infinity Ward. It is the people, the original Infinity Ward, most of them, the people that made Call of Duty 1, 2, so...
They made the Call of Duties that started the whole Call
Exactly.
of Duty.
They made Call of Duty what it is, you know, with all due respect to the current Call of Duty developers. So, their Call of Duties always had plenty of maps.
Okay.
So
looking at history.
based on their track record, I would expect burn card. Oh wait, we got 2 minutes to go. All right, not yet.
We just all got excited to see it. Alfredo never dies, so we don't get to see that screen often. You're really good, Alfredo. Somebody had asked, but it already went down the thing, so I'll ask you for you. Has there been any talk about a season pass or anything for that? For DLC?
I don't think Respawn has commented on it. It would sure seem to make a lot of sense, you know, but I haven't heard anything. I'm sure they'll announce that ASAP if it's going to happen.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are still going for another hour and 15
Kick him.
minutes. We want you to be part of it. Tweet at IGN,
Matt, you want to, 1 minute? What do you think? Can you stay alive?
I'm
Too late now. It's too late now. The moment has passed, Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Yep.
John tweets and says, what's the weapon recoil like on both the infantry and Titan weapons? Similar to Call of Duty's weapon recoil?
I would say, if not less, there's not much weapon recoil at all. If anything, it kicks straight up, so it's completely predictable.
Right. That's what I was finding too. As bad as I am at first-person shooters, I was lining it up and bringing it up a little bit, but I could keep it on target.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the recoil is not even an issue in this game.
It's the future. There's less recoil.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the guns have been perfected.
Be ready in 15 seconds.
Get in there.
Oh.
There you go.
Titan is ready to drop.
Oh, it's
No!
your guy. I have no idea.
Not Daft Punk or whoever that was.
We good? We good for a Titan? Oh,
Well, we need.
wait,
we want that.
wait.
We want that burn card. Actually, well, wait a minute. No, we don't. I'm confusing myself already. Our burn card is for an anti-Titan weapon. So actually, we could
Oh, we can use
grab
whenever.
it any time because it's to fight Titans, not to be in the Titan.
Or can
Oh,
you,
Greg.
Can you, it's
My brain doesn't work.
It's fine, don't worry. We're asking you to pull a lot of information out about a game that you got to play a giant portion of, put it all on ice, and then today's the day. The codes go live.
Yeah, we're
like
unfreezing
an
my
hour
brain right
before
now.
you get in here. So, but you can only use the burn card from a spawn screen, right?
Right, while you're dead, you can activate it for your next life.
Gotcha.
Rodeo! Yeah!
Got it.
Ow! You got this guy. Yeah, he's doomed.
Oh.
Woo! Woo-hoo!
Ryan,
Yeah.
Space Invader asked, do you think they will add in custom camos like they did for the Call of Duty series?
Gosh, I hope so.
Yeah.
Burn it.
card,
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Here we go!
So, find a Titan, hit left on the D-pad to select your anti-Titan weapon. Yeah, they've got 2 Titans out on the battlefield.
There you go.
Oh, make
Shoot
that
frame.
one.
Just shoot frame.
There he is. See him on your mini-map to the right?
Yep.
Oh.
Your Titan is ready to drop.
Spine kick.
Right around it.
You gonna get him with this cool guy?
Here we go. Oh man, where's he
running?
going? Come
Why are you
on!
running?
You're
Scared.
30 feet tall!
Yeah, you got the mag launcher.
It's like a cool grenade launcher.
This is actually
Very
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I got to try this one in LA and it was really effective. He's just running from you.
Is it a magnet, so it's like locking onto him? or something?
That I don't know. I had it so
It
briefly.
seems like it's just a lob, but it's very forgiving in terms of the radius.
Gotcha.
Titan online.
Oh, you nuked him!
Get some! Oh, it doesn't work very well against humans.
The anti-Titan weapons actually generally don't. I like that your Titan's ready to go here.
Like all the the little grenades just kind of rolled to the ground.
To clarify, you just used one of your burn cards.
Yep.
Yes.
Wade immediately has a question, just to clarify. Are burn cards only used per spawn, per match, or do you get them for life?
First spawn, and then that card's gone now.
Gotcha.
He'll need to earn more cards by playing.
In the-
That card is gone from his deck.
How is he earning them? I know there was one where he like snuck up on a guy and shot him. Is it just based on, oh, you killed this many people?
Yeah, I don't know if it's tied to kill streaks or challenges. And to see if we can observe any patterns here.
All right, get out your notepad. This is
Oh,
scientific
no.
research. There we go! Neo, this guy!
Nice!
Nice. Good. Alfredo, you're good. Probably 'cause you're so
We should
young.
have him do every live stream from now on.
Sure.
Just play them.
Because I'm not doing my reputation any favors.
You probably got knowledge.
In all seriousness, though, for real though, oh, you're being, you get that notification when you're being rodeoed, but he hopped up. I genuinely do enjoy watching this game almost as much
Sure.
as I enjoy playing it. Because
Yeah,
there's just so many cool things going on.
Moses tweets at IGN, hashtag Titanfall, which automatically enters him for the chance to win the Titanfall Collector's Edition we have. He says, will Titanfall have an actual story or
Nope.
just focus more on the gameplay?
That's-
Is there no, I forget, some idiot out there walked behind me and was like, oh, there's some kind of campaign. Storyline they're putting in. I don't know why why are we fighting?
Well, it's
why do
like-
we live in an economy where you can drop Titans and kill them 2 seconds later? That doesn't seem
There
cost-effective.
is a little bit of a backstory, and they call the multiplayer campaign multiplayer because I guess in the final version, like we saw at E3, the E3 demo was you drop in and what you were supposed to, the whole point of they basically just sort of frame little mini narratives around the multiplayer matches, but
Yeah.
it's not a campaign or story as you would normally think of it.
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
When I'm in giant robots doing cool stuff, using mag launchers, I don't mind. Oh my gosh, somebody's actually better than Alfredo for a change.
Oh, he has more deaths.
Is that more important to you? These are the things you have to teach me.
But 4 Titan kills for him, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
I'm gonna start hunting some Titans down. Let's see if we can't get into
Oh,
it.
watch out, world.
Titan hunter.
What do we unlock?
Some
Extra burn card slot. The sniper rifle.
automatic sniper rifle.
Are you a sniper guy, Alfredo?
I'm not.
I'm not either. I
Surprisingly.
can't.
I
do
can
it.
shoot the gun. That's about
I am
it.
able to fire the gun.
Okay, longbow sniper rifle, 6x scope. Stabilizer, that's probably good to eventually unlock.
Ooh. She looks cool. She looks like Tally in Mass Effect.
Very much.
Tactical ability. We want probably a cloak with this.
EA gonna. Oh wait, they're publishing this game.
Oh, that's pretty
Emergency induction.
Yeah, let's talk about the arc grenade. So this is it's sort of an EMP grenade. It just fuzzes out. It effectively blinds the Titans, so that you can then hopefully run up on them, either escape or run up on them and rodeo them. So it's a different kind of grenade.
This I really like because this will automatically detect all the grunt inspectors, so that kind of helps you weed out who are like
Do they look
priority
different on your
targets.
map?
Yeah. What was that?
Do they look different on your map?
There's like so your pilots when they shoot they come up on the map so
Yeah,
they can come up like
red.
red and
Yeah.
they come up like a little lighter hints
Okay.
of red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we want you to be part of this show. Tweet at IGN, hashtag Titanfall.
Oh, what's the stim again? Stim ability that you've
Your
unlocked?
Movement
Oh.
speed increase.
That's cool.
Pretty
So
cool.
you get to a little turbo action basically.
The sniper will probably go cloak. I think this looks pretty good. Oh yeah,
awesome.
we got the power cell thing ability going on. So essentially recharges your
Recharge the ability
or cloak
quicker,
ability
yeah.
faster. It's a good combination there.
Alfredo, you're taking this like a duck to water. McCaffrey, you've played a dozen hours of it. Chad tweets at IGN, hashtag Titanfall, and says, any tricks you've learned so far that are really helpful for taking down the Titans?
I was going to share another tip. I guess I'll save it for later. But
Hot tip.
for taking down the Titans, for me, it's use your. Every Titan has little jets.
Mm-hmm.
They're not jump jets. You can't get off the ground, but to quickly strafe in any direction. You can do 2 of them real quick before it has to recharge.
Right, they have little bars on the
So
screen.
don't just stand there and go head to head with a guy. Like if anticipate when he's going to fire, strafe out of the way, and you can get the leg up. So
Gotcha.
definitely use those little boosters.
Okay. Alfredo, what do you got for tips? Taking out a Titan.
Taking out Titan? Go invis.
Okay.
Invis really helps a lot. I mean, honestly, play it smart, right? Like you always want to flank, whether it be a Titan or a pilot, or just flank them. Come from behind, you'll never see it coming.
Gotcha. Everybody remember to be part of the show. Tweet at IGN, hashtag
So we
Titanfall.
got to get you trained to wall run, my friend.
Oh, yes.
That's the
so
number
bad.
one thing I'm noticing, Greg.
It's so easy to fall into conventional
Right,
gameplay.
because we've been playing Call of Duty every year for the last 8 years, or even Halo. So we're not used to being able to wall run. Oh, you got this. You got this.
Oh, hit marker.
Is that what it's showing you? Is that the little guy's
Yeah.
outline?
Oh, I'm so bad at sniping. I apologize.
You're better than me. Brain him.
Oh, hit marker again.
What is hit marker? What does that mean?
The little X.
It's just.
oh, so that just means you hit it,
you hit,
I see what you're
hit him, but
but you didn't kill it. So, like, what is this deal? You have a silhouette down in your scope there. Is that showing where your bullet landed,
that was
I guess? Okay, like, so you have the body shot. Body shot.
2 minutes.
I'm gonna tweak my sensitivity a little bit. I usually like it higher ones.
As your screen goes red, 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 dead.
Very high.
Very high. Look at you.
Daniel tweets at IGN, hashtag Titanfall, and says, is there anything similar to dog tags from the Battlefield games in Titanfall?
I don't think so.
Nothing to pick up out there on the
Not that I've seen.
Oh! It's gonna be fun to dig in all these challenges.
And then have them wiped away.
Then do it all again in a month.
Yeah, I've done this like 3 times already.
Yeah.
Got the upper hand for now, but it's a close fight. Don't let
We'll do it 2 more too.
What, 2 more? Here and then...
Once for the review, and then once for the final
Gotcha.
at-home version.
Yeah, of course, we're playing on the Xbox One version, not the PC.
We are,
Some
yeah.
kids were asking that. That guy just kicked that guy to
The
death. which is
PC
awesome.
beta is, their PC does have the beta if you want to play
Right,
on it.
simultaneously, yeah, right now.
I think it's titanfall.com/beta if you want to sign up.
Oh my goodness.
It's not a question, but Big D tweets at IGN, #Titanfall, and says, "This game is amazing, yo."
I agree.
We all agree with you, Big D. We're big fans. Thanks for being a Big D fan of IGN as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's very clear the gameplay of this game is unbelievably fun.
Yeah.
The possible pitfalls come from how many maps are there? You know, like I said, if there aren't that many maps, that could be a big problem.
Yeah.
How many modes are there? If it's just these 3 modes, that's going to get old. And you know, how good are the maps? What are the other unlocks? What are the other perks?
What's going to keep you playing?
Yeah, there is still plenty that could go wrong with this game, but the core of it is the most fun I've had in quite some time.
Well, even if it isn't great, it has a great nut to build from.
Exactly.
That Deku nut will grow into the mighty Deku tree.
What you said.
William tweets at IGN,
Link
#Titanfall.
Between Worlds is so good.
I know, it's really good. Is there any way to kill someone on the back of your Titan who is rodo-y?
Yes, Alfredo's going to do it, I promise you, at some point. So notice how I'm putting
Is
him
there
on the
just
spot.
like a button to hit to grab him and yank him off you?
Oh, you mean, okay, so...
Someone lands on your Titan, and they're shooting
you
your
need
thing.
to get out.
Oh, you can't kill him?
Get out, and then shoot him off your Titan's shoulder.
Okay.
Or if you have helpful teammates, just have them.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's helpful.
Now there is a perk we're going to unlock later for the Titan, a Titan ability. It lets off this cloud of smoke, like electrified smoke that I think, I'm not 100%, I believe it will zap off somebody rodeoing you.
It's hard to say, right?
When you say it fast, it's tough.
Rodeoing.
Rodeoing, because it's not supposed to be a verb.
No.
But I believe that electrified smoke ability on the Titan will fling them off like a bug zapper.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's unlocked around level 11 or so. What are you now, Alfredo?
I think we're at like
8 or 9?
7, 8.
Okay. Punch him.
Yeah!
Yeah! Get it! Time keeps on slipping.
They're funny. Respawn's funny.
They are. They're clever people.
They did a good job.
There's a reason that they made $1 billion franchise for Activision.
Speaking of franchises, Danny tweets at IGN, #Titanfall, and says, with the success which is bound to come.
You got landed on.
I got landed on.
That's
I was,
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think more? It's fine. No, you should be commentating on the game. You're doing great. Do you think more studios will ditch the single-player experience? I hope not.
So we're already seeing this a little bit. I think this is going to be it's not going to be an overwhelming trend, but we're starting to see it this generation already. I'll just give you another example of a game we just saw. There's some awesome coverage on IGN that just hit this week. Evolve,
Yeah.
which is the new game from the creators of Left 4 Dead, Turtle Rock Studios.
Yeah.
So we've got a big written preview, some video stuff on IGN for that. If you look up and just Google IGN Evolve. And that game doesn't have a proper single player. It's like Left 4 Dead in that it is just basically an endlessly replayable multiplayer game. So what's interesting about games now, Greg, is how much information is available to the developers, because just about everybody is connected online now. So, you know, when somebody plays Call of Duty that's connected to Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, you know, Activision and the developers know exactly how far they got in the single player, if they played it at all, how much multiplayer time they put in. So they've got statistics, and that's how they make these decisions. So that's a big. Oh!
You guys are like, I'm just gonna climb out. Oh, okay.
Kicking the booty to
Trying to get to you.
insult to injury, but you know, so that information is used to inform big decisions on these games. Like, should we even bother with a single player? Oh, well, it turns out that only 10% of people that bought our last game even played the single player. So no, we're not going to bother doing that. We're going to invest our resources in the multiplayer that people do play.
That's the thing. I think Danny's taken, the wrong look on it, right? My look is that we're at a point in this industry where we can support so many different types of experiences.
Yes.
I would much rather say, if Respawn sits down and is like, we want to make a multiplayer game, that's why people play our games, what they know us for, no single player, great, don't do that. In the same breath, I don't want Infamous to be like, we're a single player game, but we need multiplayer, let's put it in there.
Exactly what I was going to say, Greg, is that we've seen it actually just fracture, go in both directions. Instead of, for many years during the now concluded generation, the 360 PS3 generation, you saw games that would just add multiplayers because publishers thought, oh, I need to check that mark on the back of the box or else nobody's going to buy my game.
I mean, Tomb Raider's that great example, right?
Terrible
Everybody
multiplayer,
loves Tomb Raider
great
single
player
Nobody
game.
plays the multiplayer.
And we're starting to see now publishers have begun to wise up and they're not afraid to ship single-player only shooters anymore, like a BioShock Infinite, for instance. And now we're also not afraid to ship multiplayer shooters anymore, like an Evolve or a Titanfall.
Exactly.